Here we are again with Captain Brock Matheson for Captain's Corner. Thanks for coming out, Brock.
Thanks for having me.
We're in the WRUC radio room, and let's talk to Brock about this upcoming week's game. So, you guys have UConn on Thursday. What do you think about them?
Yeah, we've played them, I think, twice, if not three times, in the past 3 years that I've been here. We've had success against them, but that being said, they went into Maine this year and tied them in one of their first games this year. And as you may or may not know, Maine swept North Dakota, I think, last weekend. So we know we're going to have our hands full, and we know they're a really good hockey team. They're going to come in here and try and take 2 points from us. So.
Do you think there's going to be a problem with you guys overlooking UConn because you have the big RPI game at Lake Placid on Saturday?
I think that's, that game's in the back of our minds a little bit. I think we're all really excited to play RPI, but, we know we have to get business taken care of first Thursday night against UConn. We can't look past that because we know they're a hungry team, that they're going to be coming in here into our barn trying to knock us off. So, I think it's in the back of our minds a little bit, but we're really focused on Thursday, first and foremost.
Or are you personally excited to play at Lake Placid? I mean, being Canadian and all?
Yeah, I am. I played a tournament there in minor hockey when I was a little bit younger, and it's a great atmosphere, great environment. I think a lot of the guys are really excited to go play there.
Do all the guys on your team know what the Miracle on Ice is?
Yeah, we've actually watched that a couple of times on road trips. It usually ends up with all the Americans on the bus clapping by the credits and the time the movie's over. So we've watched that a couple times on road trips, bus trips, and so we're all well aware of the story.
So, you have RPI on Saturday, and their games with them last year were all very tight. Do you guys expect the same?
Yeah, it's always tight with RPI. That's the team. I think those are always games where both teams are very fired up to play. We know each other very well, and those are our rivals. So I think they're going to be very exciting games. I think they're going to be very close games, just like they have been the past 3, 4, 5 years, I'm sure.
And how are you going to handle the big ice surface there? I mean, I guess you're going to have your speed guys trying to take advantage, but how are you guys going to handle that and RPI's Chase Polacek, who's one of the best players in the league?
Yeah, obviously he's a very good player, and he's had a great college career so far. So we're going to have to try and play tight defense on him. As far as the ice surface goes, we encountered the same thing in Alaska. It was a much bigger surface there, so it's not too much of an adjustment. You make sure you get out there in your pregame skate and get to know the ice, and it's not too much of a difference from what we're used to.
I mean, speaking of speed, Matt Hatch had a big weekend last weekend. So, what do you say about his first 2 goals and his first 3 points?
Yeah, Matt Hatch had a great game Saturday night when he came in, and not just him, but all the freshmen have been fantastic so far this season. It's great to see them come in and contribute right away, and they've been fitting in great so far. I got nothing but good things to say about them so far, and hopefully they can continue that.
And another person that had a big weekend last weekend was Adam Prasiznik, second leading scorer in the nation. I mean, what do you say about him? He's just been so good.
Yeah, he's been since the day he got here, he's been a great player for us. I really think the sky's the limit for him in terms of what he can do out in the ice. He's our leader on the ice, and he's a great player for us, and we really look to him to kind of pace the offense for us when we're out there.
So, you guys are expecting some good fan support for this week?
Yeah, I think a number of the guys have family members coming or friends coming up to Lake Placid, so I think overall you should see a pretty good crowd for our game against RPI. So,
in practice this week, who's been stepping up their game, looking to break out this week?
Yeah, it's so competitive in our lineup right now. All the forwards and all our defensemen, even our goaltenders, they're all itching for playing time if they've been out of the lineup, or even if they're in the lineup, they know, that there's guys who can take their spots. So practice has been really competitive all year, and really everyone's been having really great practices. I like the way we've been skating this week, and I I think we're really poised to have a good weekend against, a good game Thursday night against UConn, and then followed by a good game, obviously, against RPI on Saturday.
Well, I sure hope so, and I bet everybody else does.
Yeah.
Well, that's it for this week's Captain's Corner. Thanks for coming out, Brock, and have a good luck in this weekend's games.
Thanks very much.